Alright guys, I'm going to try to power through this. As you can tell from the thumbnail, yes, I do have COVID. You guys have been wondering where have I been? Well, I've been battling COVID. It's been a tough battle for me, very tough. It is real. For all of you guys that say COVID's not real, I'm here to tell you it's real. It is real. And what makes it bad for me is that I have asthma as a kid, and I had to go to the hospital. And while I was in the hospital, they ran my blood work and found out not only do I got COVID, but I got diabetes. So yeah, that was a hard blow. Absolute blessing in disguise. You know, I knew, and for any of you guys that if you pee a lot and you stay thirsty a lot, you might want to get yourself checked out, because for about the past year, I've been pissing 2 to 4 pounds out a night. I was drinking sugary drinks like crazy, and just I knew something was up, but I didn't know symptoms for diabetes. This COVID thing, it's real. This diabetes thing, it's real. You're wondering why I've slowed down on videos. Well, here's your answer. I am going to kick my videos back up. I was doing a lot more traveling up until this point, and now that I've got COVID, I've isolated myself, and it's a struggle for me to breathe. I've had asthma, I got diabetes, and those two things, along with COVID, are the worst two symptoms you can have. And it is kicking my, yes, bad. I can't breathe. I can't do nothing. My body feels like it's going through torture. I feel like I'm at a prison camp somewhere. And it's just bad. And you know, when the doctors sent me home, it's pretty much, they were like, you know, it's nothing really. There's really nothing. There's some experiment stuff that came out last week or something, but there's really not much you can do for COVID except just wait it out and get your body. So with diabetes, now that I know I have it, and I'm going to be a freaking pill popper the rest of my life, you know, I can accept it. I drank sugary drinks like crazy, and I'm here to tell you guys that don't take anything for granted. Like, don't take your body for granted. I drunk sugary drinks and chocoholic. I mean, anything sweet. I was good about breads and potatoes, and I don't eat much bread or potatoes, but those two things, I really abused my pancreas. I did. It's like an alcoholic drinking his liver down, you know. The more you drink, you're going to drink your liver down. If you're a bad alcoholic, well, that was me with sugary drinks and sweets. I just abused my pancreas, and I can't prove or disprove it, but I'm just telling you the truth, what I believe. I abused my pancreas so bad in the last probably 10 years that it just, enough was enough, and my pancreas is, I'm a type 2 diabetic, what I found out. What sucks is that my lifestyle is going to change. It's taking a while. It's, you know, I'm sitting here still trying to fight through this COVID stuff. It's taking a while. Mentally, it's hurting me mentally. You know, not only with the COVID, but knowing that I'm a diabetic. I love to eat. You guys know it. I love to cook. I love to eat. And knowing that I can't just be the person I love to be. Like, one of my hobbies is eating. I love it. I know when I say hobby, I love experimenting with food. You guys know that. You've watched me. But it's going to be a lifestyle change for me on the road for here on out. You know, I'm not looking forward to governing what I eat. And, you know, my blood sugar was at 362 at the hospital. And they were just, you know, when they came in to tell me, I could look at the doctor's faces and I could tell. I was like, they go, well, you know, of course you got COVID, but we got our blood tests back. And when they said, that, I mean, that was a, like, putting pause in your life at that time. I didn't know if it was going to be cancer or whatever. Am I happy they found it? Yeah, absolutely. So I'm encouraging you guys, if you have some of the symptoms for diabetes is, of course, peeing a lot. You know, you're thirsty all the time. You're actually hungry a lot because you what your body's doing with the sugars. And one of the things that brought to my attention was it said it takes your body longer to heal. That's why COVID is so bad for anybody with diabetes, because it causes our bodies take longer to heal. And they said if you were to cut yourself, it takes longer for that cut to heal up. And I noticed in the last year, if I cut my hands or something, typically I knew the recovery time, you know, within a week, especially with Neosporin. I'd put Neosporin on and it'd still be like, whatever, week and a half, 2 weeks before a cut would even get healed with Neosporin, which makes sense, you know. So there's some symptoms if you guys maybe are experiencing those same things. But guys, I'll keep you updated. If you have any of these symptoms, you can go to CVS. If you're worried about diabetes, they got a little machine there. You can take your blood sugar. If you don't have insurance, just go to CVS and buy you a little machine. Like with COVID, I went and bought an oxygen machine because I was so scared of my oxygen level getting below 90. So here's a hint for you. If you get below 90, if you got COVID and you start bumping in the 80s with the oxygen sensor, I've started putting the oxygen sensor on my finger, and I just didn't want to die. And I'm in the middle of this pandemic or whatever, COVID thing now, so I'm going to get you guys some videos. And I'm going to say I probably won't be able to reply to every comment, but if you do comment in a positive way in this, thank you for your prayers. Thank you for reaching out. I will read them. But guys, keep praying for me. Hopefully this thing will pass soon and we can get some more videos out. Thank you.